We are live, Banana Pants.
Shut up, Banana Pants.
Ooh, we're bananas.
So I was actually going to go change my shirt so we both could be wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, dang it.
I didn't want to be that. I didn't want to be that podcast, though.
Oh, but we could be. We could be that podcast.
We've done it a few times.
We have, sometimes on not purpose.
South Dakota Beard Clash 2023. That's the discussion topic tonight.
2018 JB Renes.
He's going to be here. He's going to be telling us.
Oh my gosh. He's probably picking some heavy stuff up right now and everything.
He's from the Falls Facial Hair Foundation. Did you know that, Aaron?
I do. Yeah, it's right here on my notes.
They're going to be raising some much needed funds for the Minnehaha County Family Violence Council. There's a council.
The Minnehaha County Family Violence Council. Oh yeah, I left council off my notes. It just says family violence. That's all I No. I should probably finish that.
Let's get going with this show.
Okay. Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody, in Talking Beards world? Tonight is episode number 306 of Talking Beards, the podcast. And tonight we will have Mr. JB Renes on the show, all the way from Sioux Falls, South Dakota. We'll be talking all about the 2023 South Dakota Beard Clash. And that's coming up on September 16th. But tonight we're here. And we're going to talk about what Scott Sykora's been up to. He was missing last week. My gosh, we found out some really good information about you last week while you were gone, Scott Sykora.
I know. I listened to the show. It was very interesting. Speaking of last week's show, Mr. Kyle Waller, thank you for filling in.
Waller? Yeah, man, that was a lot of fun doing the show with Kyle last week. I will say,
he's good. He's good.
I liked it.
Hopefully, it doesn't go to his head.
Oh my gosh, his head will get so huge. Scott's fire.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Scott.
Hey, thank you, Aaron. How are you?
I'm doing pretty fantastic.
Stephen Pletcher is here. Can you believe that?
Oh my gosh.
Junior, not senior. Don't be confused with senior.
I think I just sent him some products last week. He was one of the winners of the Jackson's Miracle Beard Competition auction. Or raffle or whatever. I sent him stuff, I'm pretty sure.
Steve Pletcher Sr. or Steve Pletcher Jr.?
Maybe it was Senior. I don't know. But, hey, Steve Pletcher Jr., I may have sent your dad some stuff, so you go check him out. I don't know. Miss Billy says, hello, and me too. LOL.
Am I going to guess that you probably sent him some really great Honest Amish stuff?
Oh, my goodness, I sure did.
Did when you got that stuff, did you use the promo code Talking Beards to get 15% off?
No, he just won it, so I just sent it to him. But if you ordered stuff, then you would get 15% off your order.
So if Steve Pletcher, it was him. So Steve, next time when you run out of this free stuff that Aaron sent you, make sure you go over to honestamish.com, use the promo code Talking Beards, and you'll get 15% off your order. And if you order over $35, you're going to get free shipping because he lives in the continental United States, right, Aaron?
That's right. I think he's in Indiana. So
oh my gosh,
that's definitely within the continental United States.
You believe that?
Tonight's colors are red, black, and white. Brought to you by the number 3 and letter C. All right, thank you, Andrew.
C is for cookie.
Yeah, and and Guardians.
That too, I guess.
I guess it's what the C stands for on your hat.
Cleveland. Hello.
Oh, Cleveland Guardians.
Cleveland. Yes.
So last week you were not on the show because you went to go see Earth, Wind, and Fire, and we all learned your secret. And I guess we weren't supposed to tell anyone, but you're fire, Scott Sykora.
I am, yeah. So last week we went. It was a last minute kind of thing. We got tickets to go see Earth, Wind, and Fire and Lionel Richie. So
Lionel Richie, yeah, that's what I told you. I couldn't remember the other person you told me, and I didn't want to just completely lie, so we just stuck with the Earth, Wind, and Fire and just went with it.
Well, that it did. The Columbus Cavaliers. No, sorry, Andrew Matson. No, it was a really interesting show. I've been wanting to see Earth, Wind, and Fire for like ever. I feel like every summer they'd come to Cleveland, and we'd like me and my friends would plan on go. Sorry, my friends and I.
Oh yeah, get that right.
I don't want anyone who's with the grammar police to arrest me.
Yeah, Andrew is watching.
But yeah, so every time they came, it was like we always wanted to go, and we never did. And I, thankfully, I see them with. I think they have 4 original members now, but they were just amazing, just super good, really entertaining, great. I mean, they sounded like amazing.
How many people are in Earth, Wind, and Fire?
Oh my God,
it's a ton, right? Isn't it like a massive amount of people in that band?
Yeah, I want to say that they're, if I'm remembering correctly, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's at least 12
Good
people.
Gosh. And it's 4 original ones though.
Yeah. 50.
So were you the original Fire, or did you like come in later?
No, I came in later. Fire.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it was really good. Lionel Richie was really, really good. If this tour comes to your town, I would highly suggest to go. Lionel Richie's just, not only is he a good performer, but he is funny as shit. Like he was like so funny.
Did he open, or did Earth, Wind, and Fire open, or how did it go?
Earth, Wind, and Fire opened, and then Lionel Richie came on.
Nice.
And he, like, the way the show started was it got all dark, and then he had this like long like catwalk that went out from the middle of the stage, and like he opened with "Hello, is it me you're looking for?" And this little hatch opens in the middle of the stage, and he just appears out of nowhere.
Oh,
and then it was just amazing.
And then everybody went crazy, and they were screaming and throwing underwear at him.
I did. I threw my underwear. It didn't only made it like 4 rows, but we were like 10 rows from the top, so it didn't go very far.
Yeah, you wasn't even close.
No.
Just hit some dude in the back of the head with your racing stripe drawers.
My drawers. But yeah, that's pretty good. So yeah, it was a last minute thing, and my apologies for everyone that I missed on the show. I was thinking about you all, like while I was watching Earth, Wind, and Fire.
It's all right. We had 2017 Kyle Waller on the show.
Yeah, and tonight we have 2018 JB Renes on the show.
2018 JB Renes right there.
I was gonna like cut a little patch out on his chin, but so now this thing is as I'm doing these artworks for the show, I'm trying to find the oldest pictures I can of the people, and I might just actually start using pictures of them. Says Kyle says, Scott, check out Scott's TikTok. You
check it out.
There was a funny little video from last week's show that I cut an excerpt from and made on my TikTok. So the Beard Caster. That's
it might end up on Talking Beard's social media tomorrow. Who knows?
You can go for it, dude.
It might be there.
I thought I posted it on my social media.
You did, but you didn't post it on Talking Beards.
Oh, I didn't.
That's all right. It'll probably show up there tomorrow.
Probably.
So
yeah, so that's what I did. So what I mean, you guys did the show together. It was really great. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I also enjoyed it. It was cool. I was very surprised how well it went with Kyle Waller.
Wow.
Just kidding. It was good. I reached out to him, and we had a good time doing it, and he filled in for you very, very well. It all flowed very smoothly. It's like he's watched the show a time or two, so he knew what to do.
Yeah, but I mean, he's not as handsome as me, but
Oh well, duh.
kind
But
of.
yeah, so last week we did the show, and then we drove to Chattanooga, Tennessee, and we met up with the Wilsons, and we hung out with them for a little bit, Chris and Corey, and they were the ones who were going to mainly run the Honest Amish table at Beardanooga since I was judging. So they were there in attendance and hanging out, and we went and did something amazing, Scott.
What's that?
This right here. We went to Little Debbie Park.
I don't know what that means.
I got to hug a Christmas tree cake, Scott Sykora. Look at it. Look how excited me and that Christmas tree are to be embraced with one another. It's like we've waited our whole lives for this.
C is for Chattanooga. It's for Christmas cake.
Yeah. C is for Christmas tree cake, Andrew.
Are you wearing an Honest Amish t-shirt in that picture?
I am. Imagine that. Weird. But yeah, so we did that, and then competition stuff on Saturday. Extremely good turnout. And Nikki and Lupe showed up.
No.
Yeah, dude. It was so thanks to thebeercalendar.com, they knew about the event. And yeah, they were just traveling across to go visit family, and it just worked out. And they're like, oh my gosh, there's the competition in Chattanooga. So they detoured out of their way a little bit to scoop it up. And then Nikki ended up, I think she got second place in the Whiskerina category. So that worked out. Oh, she got third. I lied. So yeah, it was a good time. Extremely fun event. And I look forward to it next year because Chattanooga is a lot of fun. And man, Maddie Patty and the guys, they put on a cool event. So Chattanooga, good event. And then this weekend, Scott Sykora.
What is going on this weekend? The Moonshine Classic.
There it is. It's finally here. Go back and watch an episode from a couple weeks ago with Billy Turner talking all about the Moonshine Classic, but it's here. There's billboards everywhere. It's
everywhere. I keep
everywhere.
Seeing tons of posts on social media of all these billboards everywhere.
It is. It's cool. It's cool. They're got the billboards everywhere. They're doing a giveaway on 102.9 The Buzz, which is the rock channel I always listened to when I was growing up, and we're giving away free Honest Amish and tickets on The Buzz this week. I know. The Turners are doing it over there in Nashville. They're trying to get everybody to show up to the Moonshine Classic. So
I'm really curious to hear about, like, when you come back next Tuesday, to hear all about this event. I'm like, I want it to be like, oh my God, it was so off the hook. Like,
that's what I'm hoping, man. Like, as many, like, as local as he's pushing it, and you know, it's on. I think it was on 3 radio stations, but the Buzz is the one that Honest Amish is involved with. But yeah, billboards, radio spots. I don't think he did any TV, but I mean, it's all out there. So hopefully Nashville shows up and we get overwhelmed at the Nashville Palace this weekend. That's the plan.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, but yeah, that's what we got going on. Christmas tree cakes and beer competitions. That's pretty much the entire life over here.
So this right here.
Okay.
Anyone's ever heard of the Athletic Brewing Company? They make all these different types of non-alcoholic beers, like so many different types.
Is that their main thing, or do they sell actual beer as well?
No, it's just all.
Bless you.
Here comes another one.
Uh-oh. Okay, here we go. Oh my
gosh.
We did it. We sneezed together.
No one blessed me.
Bless you. You're blessed.
Anyways, so yeah, so if you go to your local, like if there's a beer store, yeah, they just do. Thank you, Eric. We should give Eric a prize for being the one and only person that wished me God bless you.
Send me your address, Eric Barger. I'll send
you just for being so nice. We're gonna send you something really cool.
Yeah.
Eric Barger. But yeah,
Natalie said she was just waiting on your third sneeze.
Oh no, I only had 2. Sorry, Natalie.
You'll also get free Honest Amish, Natalie.
Yay, cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. Did she bless me too?
Yeah, she did. She was waiting on the third one.
But yeah, so they have all these different types of non-alcoholic beers, and some of them are just amazing. They taste like, I mean, this one I'm drinking is a Cerveza Athletica, which is it's a light copper style beer. It tastes exactly like to a T.
Copper.
Like there's nothing. And I had an IPA.
Beer?
I had an IPA the other day, and I'm not a fan of those, but wow, man, it tasted just like a regular IPA like beer. It was amazing. So, oh my gosh, look,
Robert Mevick wants to know when your goatee went white.
it's been going for the past few years, sir.
And Jason Schaefer only blessed the rains down in Africa.
There you go. That's why you don't get free stuff from Honest Amish right now. Look, and then we go. Eric says, thanks, you guys, very much. He loves Honest Amish. This is good. So that's good. You got to pay attention to the show. When you do fun things and you're involved in the chat room, we may just pick you out as a random person to give you something for the week. So, but yeah, I think it's about time we bring our guest in, don't you?
I think it is. I didn't load the competition picture in here like I meant to, but it is.
But okay. Two things though. Because I know we always talk about this earlier, but thebeardcalendar.com. If you guys got an event, was this event up on the Beard Calendar, Aaron?
Absolutely. This one's been up there for a while.
Yeah, been up there for a while. But if you have an event you want to share with us, just go to thebeardcalendar.com. A little pop-up menu will pop up at the bottom right of the screen. Just click on that. You'll be able to submit your event. Or if you just want to go check out and see all the different events that are going on, like, for instance, the 873 that happened last weekend.
My gosh, last weekend was crazy.
How many did you say? 12?
So I think I put 9 on the calendar, and then I ended up not doing any more because I just ran out of space. And I think there was 5 more that I ran into. So I think there was 14 last weekend. 14 beer competitions last weekend.
So that's 14 just last weekend. Then in addition to that, there's another 13, right, for the month. So that was 27.
No, there was 19 for the rest of the month.
So there were 30 some different events going on in the month of September. Like, it
was crazy.
Unreal, just crazy. Yeah. So we're going to be doing a Beard Calendar episode later this week. So just keep your eyes peeled for that. And what was another thing? Oh, we have some beard mail to open towards the end of the show. So when we are wrapping it up, make sure you stick around. We got some cool stuff to talk about.
Talking Beards, the mail coming up after JB. So we ready?
I think we are.
Tonight, from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, we have Mr. JB Renes. He is from the Falls Facial Hair Foundation, and they will be putting on their 2023 beard event called the South Dakota Beard Clash. Be coming up Saturday, September 16th at the Bottoms Up Bar and Grill in Brandon, South Dakota. Mr. JB Renes, what's up, my friend?
How we doing? Doing great, guys. How about yourself?
Gosh, we're doing better now that you're here.
Outstanding.
Drea says, hey. So, what's been going on, my friend? You hadn't seen you in a couple of years. We had someone else on the show last year. I went back and looked through the archives, so that was weird. It's been like 2 whole years since you've been here.
Archives.
Sounds very professional. I just scrolled through Facebook. Archives sounds much more professional.
Oh, because that's what I was doing. I was going through my sheets from the past couple of years of like all the different guests that we've had. Like, I mean, I can't believe I like still kept all this stuff. I mean, it just keeps going and going. Like all these past guests that have been on the show.
That's crazy.
Is it though, Aaron?
306, JB. You are the 306th episode. How crazy is that?
Oh, that is crazy.
So
I'm impressed you kept all those names this long so far.
Yeah, I have another pad of paper that has these are all the ones that I've done. These are all the ones that we've done since I moved to Texas.
So I have this. This is every show up until it ran out of paper, but that is notes from episode 1 of Talking Beards right there.
That's going to be in the National Beard Hall of Fame when they make one.
One day it's going to be in the Hall of Fame because this goes all the way up to, I think, episode 231, and I ran out of pages. So anyway, JB,
Eric's saying hello. And that JB wasn't allowed on the show due to the Chops ban of 2022.
That's true. We went ahead and recently got rid of the Chops ban, so you're back, and
Chops are still here.
Yeah, we're on a whaler ban right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're safe. You have a mustache and everything, so you're good to go on the show. What have you been up to in the past couple of years, JB?
Oh, just running around like a chicken with my head cut off. It feels like.
But... Wow, that was very descriptive. Are you getting blood everywhere too?
For 2 years, Scott.
Wow. Imagine the amount of blood going everywhere. Well, but what have you been doing involved in the bearding community for the past 2 years?
Oh,
or has it been kind of quiet up there?
It's been a little quiet. We continue to keep on with Falls Facial Hair Foundation up here. One thing we started doing new this year that's been kind of fun. Every month, our club has been picking a different local charity that has a need of some kind. Like I believe one of the first months was around Christmas that we did this. There's a local boys' home, and they were asking for stamps so that the boys that were at this house could write letters home. So when we had our monthly meeting that month, everybody brought a bunch of stamps, and we brought them out to that. We got them brought out to there so that they could hand them out to the kids there. And another month we collected stuff for the local animal shelter, and we've just every month we've picked something different for that. That's been kind of our new fun thing we've been doing this, along with some of our normal volunteering opportunities that we try and get a couple throughout the year.
That's some really, really good stuff, man. Like how far out in advance do you have these scheduled? Like how far, you know what I mean? Like how far in advance do you have to like reach out to this charity and have it set up so each month you have something to do?
It's normally, fortunately, my wife's very good. She's got a lot of connections in the nonprofit community in Sioux Falls, and she usually shows up to the meeting, and there's maybe 3 different options that she's found, and a couple of the club members have brought in options, but we usually pick it at the meeting. We usually pick for the next month.
Okay. So it's that fast that you can get into these places and pet some dogs and give stamps and stuff like that.
Yep.
I think that's a really interesting and cool concept to do, because I mean it keeps. I think the big thing about that is it keeps your members involved, and it keeps like things relevant, and it keeps things moving, where it's like sometimes clubs just get together once a month for like a normal meeting. Then they get together the next month for a meeting, and it's like they might be planning like one big event for the year. So they're doing that, for like a few months out of the year, but this keeps everyone kind of like in the mode of doing charity work. It keeps them in the mode of like paying attention to what's going on in the community. So
it really keeps the whole club really engaged with the community, and it's developing those relationships with the community. So, when you reach out and in a few years and you're looking for a different charity for your competition or something like that, people know who you are. You don't have to explain like, oh, well, we're a beer club, blah, blah, blah. It was like, oh no, you did that stuff for us a couple of years ago. We remember you guys. So that's good thinking. It's really,
there's been a few times where we've had it planned out a couple months in advance, because there's been like a couple of ideas that we really want to do, but there's not an urgent need for it, or there's a constant need for it, so that, we could do one later and we pick one that has a more urgent need. So we've occasionally had them scheduled out a couple of months, but we've also just picked them out for the next month, right, to go. So.
I love it. I love that so much. So while we're on the subject of charity, we were talking before the show, and every year you all seem to have a different charity, right? Is that kind of like, you don't generally pick the same one 2 years in a row, correct?
Yeah, we generally don't.
Okay.
It's always been, we always kind of wanted to try and pick one out that maybe a lot of people don't know about. But, and I don't know if that these charities have gotten better at getting their message out, or if we've just picked some of but most of them all have some recognition in the area already. Sorry, my dog.
I was going to ask you what's going on with your dog. He must like licking the side of that.
Yeah,
that's his thing. That's his licking post.
Yep. But yeah, the way we pick out our charity is we have a planned meeting that we ask the members to reach out into the community if they have any ideas of a charity they'd like to pick, or one they've worked with. Like, that's how we picked some in the past too. Some members work with a certain charity, and we ask that charity to fill out a brief questionnaire. And then at a specific meeting, we go through all those questionnaires, and the club votes on who we'd like to pick for this one. So yeah, there's some that we've done, they maybe didn't get picked this year, but we might pick them the next year. So yeah, that's usually how we go about doing it.
So how did you stumble onto this charity for this year?
This charity, one of our members, they are, I can't remember how they're connected to it, but they actually brought this one to the club last year also, and it didn't get picked last year, but this year we did pick it. I believe, oh man, I hate to say it without knowing for sure how they're connected, but they knew the charity, because I want to say through their son, who's a local police officer. The local police do some work with this charity. I think that's how they heard about it and brought it to the club. My wife just hollered yes at me, so
there you go.
My name is
then you were right. So what exactly does this charity do? Do you know?
Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of info about this one. Because unfortunately I was sick the day our club went through these and picked them. But I do have my wife got a couple bullet points there. It's local service providers. They do a lot of networking to raise awareness for domestic violence, sexual assault, and stalking. They also they raise awareness for like Child Awareness Month and things like that. Do a lot of community outreach and awareness campaigns to help people get help after one of these tragic events and things like that. They're dedicating to serving victims of these type deals.
So they're doing good work in the community, and
yep,
y'all are going to do your part to help them out. And I like that.
They have a big event in October every year also to really help bring awareness to these problems that, we do live in South Dakota, and it kind of seems like in the middle of nowhere, but these problems do still exist here also.
Absolutely, man. There's crazy stuff that happens all over the place. It doesn't matter just because you live up there in paradise. Doesn't mean that stuff doesn't happen.
And isolation too can cause a lot of, because I'm sure it's not, in some areas people are kind of spread out, so it's not like there's dense populations, and sometimes when people just are kind of, I don't know, do I keep like cutting out?
Yeah, you froze. Like you were like in the middle, like this really like, and then you just froze.
I thought it was a pause for dramatic effect. Then I was this is a little too dramatic.
I know it was. And I have my Wi-Fi shut off, and I'm like just mainlining right in, and I don't know why it's not. I'm having issues, but sorry. But yeah, no, just a very valiant cause to work for. Everyone needs help. So I'm glad you guys
will have. They will have a representative at Beard Clash. So if you want to know more, that'd be the best way to hear straight from them.
And definitely, like, we do suggest that, anyone that attends these events, please go talk to the representatives from these charities. I mean, it's always great to learn more about them. And, maybe there is, even if you live states away or something, maybe there is something more that you can personally do. Maybe it's a charity that really touches you in ways that some of these other ones that other beard events are trying to raise money for. But who knows? This one might just really tug at your heartstrings, and you want to really get involved with them more. And by talking to them, you're going to learn what you can do to help them out, even from a distance.
Yep.
Melissa said you get a gold star for really hitting that point, Scott.
Thank you. Yeah, I read about my internet. Yes, I was like, the internet saved me for a second because I was just like, I was struggling, but
it's all right. we made it through it. So you do have a charity. They're doing good work. Go talk to them at the event and find out more news and information from that grouping. So Friday night, pre-party stuff. Do we have anything set up, or is it just going to be just a Saturday event?
Friday night, we are going to have like a little pre-party meet and greet type thing. If you're in town, you're more than welcome to come hang out with us. It's going to be at Remedy at 611. If you've been to Beard Clash, it was probably 2019. We had a pre-party at Remedy, but this one will actually be at a different location. It's not downtown. It's a little closer to our event center and arena. And Remedy has kind of taken off, and they've started distributing around. So they opened a second location here, and I bartend there. So
nice.
That's how we kind of squeezed in there.
You going to be working that Friday night?
I might be helping out because I was a little scared for a minute because they were possibly not going to be open due to renovations that night, but they're going to stay open that night for us.
Were they going to start the renovations on Saturday or something?
They're doing them right now.
Oh, they're just going to just stop for the moment. Let us in.
Yep.
This is a good question. Joey said, stargazing. Can we see the northern lights from Sioux Falls?
If
on a good
I'm
night,
not even positive on that. Okay. I know they were talking about it a while back that you could see them.
Chris said you look more like a bouncer.
It used to be.
Well, maybe Northern Lights.
Yeah,
maybe.
I'd have to check in on that one. I'm not.
I think that was back more during the summer when they were visible.
I think so.
Yep. And with all the Canadian wildfires, I'm sure it's a little hazy still because that's still going on, right?
Yeah. How's that up there?
But we do got the falls. You can always see the falls in Sioux Falls.
Niagara?
Nope.
Oh.
The Sioux Falls.
The Sioux Falls of Sioux Falls.
I like Sioux Falls, yes. Sioux fell.
Is there anything else exciting going on that weekend in Sioux Falls that you know?
Falls are falling.
Well, besides the falls.
Oh, sorry.
There's always something exciting going on in Sioux Falls.
Yeah.
I haven't even looked to see what we're going to be competing against for.
That's all good. I was just kind of curious.
I bet you there's going to be a donut eating extravaganza. Are there any good donut joints around the venue so Aaron can go get his donut fix?
Not near the venue for sure.
No, not near the venue.
There's nothing.
We got Flyboy Donuts in Sioux Falls. That's probably one of the bigger shops.
All right, we're gonna have to try it out then. You twisted my arm. All right. So we got we got the charity covered. We're gonna do some pre-party stuff. I don't know. What do you want to dive into now? You want to talk about these?
Pick me.
Go ahead, Scott.
Oh my gosh. Can there be Real funny, guys. Real funny.
Oh, hold on. I got a great idea. Hey, can you? How about that? Perfect. Who am I?
It's both of you guys. Both of you.
I love that it's when you're about to ask a question.
I know.
That's my favorite part. It's done it
great.
twice.
Well, it's just I've been having so many problems with my internet over the past couple of days. It's like we've been starting to watch Cobra Kai, and it's like every time we turned on episode 2, like literally the power would go out and the cable would just go out. So then everything would have to reboot, and then by the time we got everything set up, it just kept happening over and over again. So it just everything's been messed up here at my house. But question:
did you ever get to watch that episode?
Yes, but I fell asleep. Anyways, let's talk about judges, because I mean, you have in a beard competition, so you got to be having some judges, right?
Absolutely.
Yep.
So who we got, JB?
I guess first off, we've got Eric Hopper. He's going to be coming up and judging for us. Then
I like him. He's a fun guy.
Yeah,
dude, he's
super
a
awesome
wild
guy.
man. I like him.
Yep. Then also Joey Rumpel from Kansas.
St. Louis.
St. Louis.
Yeah.
My bad.
Never heard of her.
This is Joey as the dishonest Amish.
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know if you knew that.
I'm to be surprised that she's not using a bubble pipe.
Yep. And then we got Jason Schaefer from Minnesota.
Look at that. Jason Schaefer said, let's hear about those judges.
Whoa, I'm one of those judges. Jason Schaefer with the second longest bio in judging history. So that's pretty good.
It was too good. I didn't want to try and.
The only person that had a longer bio than Jason Schaefer was Bob. Bob's was like some newspaper article that he pasted and copied. I was like, this is not a judge's bio. This is a newspaper article. He's like, it's got all my information in it. I was like, yeah, it's also 6 pages long, Bob. At least Jason's was just 1 page.
Bullet points.
Yep.
I always hate when everyone asks me to do a bio, and I'm like, oh God. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, I don't know what my stats are of anything other than just my major, my national champions, but like everything else, like I can't remember. And it's just like, I don't really care in a way. Cause it's like,
you're the beard caster. That's all you should have to say.
Yeah, that's all I just say. I just the guy that does this stuff. So how any other
Yes,
judges?
Our best in show last year is a local guy, Mike. He's coming out to judge this year.
Heck yeah.
Hey, Dublin. Sorry about that.
It's all right.
Mike Elbers. I like his hair.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's got some nice hair.
Yeah, he does.
And he's got a nice beard too. Really nicely shaped. I give him 3rd.
I'm sending the dogs out of the room there.
It's all right.
It's all right. We're dog and cat friendly podcast.
Come on, girls.
Go. Ella.
Come on.
Ella, go.
And then your last judge is just going to be
Our last
right?
judge is going to be from the charity. They have not confirmed which person from the charity will be there yet. So, but we will have a 5th one from the charity there.
That's perfect. It gets the charity involved with the event, and that's what we try to do at least. And so who's going to be the MC for this event?
These chops right here.
There we go, JB. I knew it. Well, you always do a fine job every year, so why change up a good thing, you know?
Yep.
The dog is famous now.
Yeah. Yeah. And we did change up the time.
Okay.
The start time a little this year. Last year was the first year we tried it this time of the year, and we ran into the unexpected problem at the end of the evening that it got dark. It got really dark on us.
And being an outside event, that's not really what you want to happen.
Yep. So we moved it up. I'd have to look 1 hour or 2. I'd have to I should have that in front of me, but yeah, it will be. I want to say registration will start at 1.
Okay. Registration's at 1. What competitions at
2,
2, 3 o'clock?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
What's the cost to enter?
There you go.
Oh, God, you're throwing
That's
Curveballs.
you're throwing curveballs.
That should be a strike, if anything.
I know. Oh,
Probably like $20, maybe.
probably. It'd be right around that. I don't think we changed it from last year, but I can't remember. I usually don't run the registration part, so I'm not sure on that one.
And Andrew says everybody should show up in Sioux Falls. Some of the best trophies in bearding, definitely a showpiece.
Trophies.
So
Yep.
speaking of trophies, are you going to kind of stick to the same routine that you've done in years past?
Yep. We really like them. Everybody else seems to really like them, so we are sticking with them. So.
Yeah. That's me. That's me. I should be more prepared.
LOL. That means she was joking. She wasn't.
Yeah.
And Don Shea from Shea Butter Industries says $20 usually.
Yeah.
So probably
we do have a pre-registration. It's not required. It's just to kind of help us give an idea to the bar, how many people we might be thinking. So if you do know you're going to come, we'd appreciate it if you pre-register. It will get you entered into a special raffle drawing.
Okay.
I don't know what that prize is yet, but there will be a special raffle drawing just for the pre-registration.
I like that. I like that a whole lot. That's a good idea.
Yep.
Like, because most people don't want to pre-register, me included.
Yep.
But if you give like an incentive like that, like everyone that pre-registers gets, put in this raffle drawing or whatever, that's another incentive of people to pre-register. And then, then you can plan a little bit better because then you know how many people are going to be there.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Other than those raffle prizes, we're going to have a lot of really good raffle and we've got some amazing silent auction items again too. It's just when the club members start bringing in these raffle and silent auction items, I'm just amazed at what they scrounge up and get brought in, donated for it. But it's gonna be some really good ones again.
Well, speaking of auctions and raffles, do you have anything that's going to be super special that's going to be available at this event or before?
We actually do. We just found out about this. Found out about it a couple days ago, and we kind of agreed to do it today. We will be having an online raffle right before, and we'll draw the winner at Beard Clash, but it will be for a one-of-a-kind Jason Kiley tumbler.
That is awesome.
It's
Pee Wee Herman inspired tumbler.
Yep.
And will you be able to buy raffle tickets for this day of at Beard Clash as well, or is it only going to be online?
I guess that's one of the fine details I haven't straightened out yet. I just started piecing together today how I'm gonna best run it. It'll be a pretty simple, straightforward raffle. I'm leaning towards you'll be able to buy the day of also, but possibly just online. And
everybody's gonna want this thing.
Yeah, it is pretty awesome. Yep. So, and Jason, whoever wins, Jason will ship it directly to you. So.
Okay. Is Kiley gonna be at Beard Clash?
He unfortunately will not be making it, as far as I know, unless he surprises us. But we, with trying this new time and later in the season, it just kind of conflicts with his schedule a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I figured. He's got a lot of shows coming up, and selling his one-eyed cat crafts and stuff. So.
Yep. Yeah, but yeah, so be sure to keep an eye on Falls Facial Hair Foundation page and the event page, and I'll by the end of this week I will have the full information out on how you'll be able to get a raffle ticket to try and win that.
Very cool.
What kind of categories do we have? Do we have any kind of fun Or interesting categories, or they basically the run-of-the-mill categories that we normally find at all the other competitions?
We unfortunately didn't think of a new fun one to do this year. We're scratching. We're hopefully have one next year again.
Okay.
Last year's, unfortunately, we didn't get anybody in, and we just really struggled on what to do for this year. We couldn't really decide on one. So, but yeah.
What was the fun category from last year? I don't remember.
Well, we the local police officers were able to start having full beards last year. So we were going to have a category just for first responders. But yeah,
that's a. I don't even think I'm going to talk tonight.
Well, I mean, in your recording, Scott, it should still record you, right?
Oh yeah, it's going to sound fine on my end, but
yeah, on the podcast it's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
Just so everybody knows who's listening to the podcast, every time Scott goes to talk, it just goes blank.
Yeah, dude, I don't know.
It makes it funny for us, but it makes zero sense for the podcast listeners because you're still just chatting away on that side.
Yeah, I'm still here. But anyways, about first responders. So yeah, I'll be replaced again next week by Kyle Waller, probably. This is what happens. I come back and I was like all excited. And I'm not doing it just for laughs, my friend. But talking about first responders, my friend Dan, who's been a police officer for many years, every year their department lets them grow a beard starting in No Shave November, and they're allowed to grow it up until almost summertime, but they have to pay like an extra amount, like they have to donate, and then it gets all donated to a local charity and stuff like that. But he was just telling me the other day that their department finally gave them clearance that they can grow beards all year long now. So
that's fantastic news.
Yeah. So he was really excited about that. But yeah, that's a really cool, like, first responders beard is a really cool thing, especially if you can find them that can grow them like out of season. I guess that's the best way to put it.
Now what?
I
think that was it.
I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. I think we covered it.
I think we covered it all.
That was like perfect timing. You're right at our point of.
There you go.
So that worked out good, JB.
Well, JB, thanks for coming by and telling us all about the South Dakota Beard Clash. And 1 o'clock. Oh yeah, there we go. We had it right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that. 1 o'clock.
There we go.
Registration event 2 to 7. And so
we were prepared.
We didn't even know it. Well, buddy, I will see you in a couple weeks. You keep picking up heavy stuff and putting it back down, and keep being swole.
Will do. Thanks for having me on, guys.
All right, best of luck, buddy.
Absolutely. There we go, everybody. South Dakota Beard Clash, Bottoms Up Bar, course in South Dakota or Brandon, South Dakota, September 16th. Man, what a cool event. Everybody should go up there and maybe you can go see the Northern Lights with Joey Rumpelstiltskin. Maybe.
In the falls.
She can't wait. She can't wait to be there.
She can never wait.
She can't.
She's always like impatient. Look at her. See, she's like, I can't wait.
Look at me. I got soap. That's what she's thinking. So, Scott Score, are you ready for this? We have another segment.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. Talking Beards, the mail. Scott Sykora, do you have any mail that you want to share? Oh my goodness. What is this?
Look at this.
Look at it. To Scott Sykora.
Guess who this is from?
Carl. Banter Beard.
Bantering Beards. From Carl. Our good buddy Carl. So I haven't even opened this. Did you get one of these? You were supposed to have gotten one of these too.
I did.
Oh, but you opened yours?
Yeah, I forgot.
Wow, that's really great. Let's have a segment.
Get an autopilot, man.
Let's just have a segment on our show about beard mail and like never like, because Mr. I get stuff all the time.
Sorry.
I get like 2 things a year. maybe.
Me too. That's it. And
But I mean,
forgot.
if anyone wants to send me stuff that I can open on the show, that I mean, we can really add this segment in a lot more often if people actually want to send me things.
We could put both of our addresses on the line and just have people send us random things, and it could be a full-on segment, maybe like a monthly segment. We'll just like get Talking Beards mail and put it in a box or something and be like, this episode's beard mail, and we can just open stuff. Boom.
Yeah, see, Jeff Harris is gonna send me, so he's gonna try to like fit himself in the package and send them to me.
Joey Rumpel's going to need that P.O. box. And Mike Baker says, this Think segment should be called Talking Bearded Packages.
It could be called that too,
be.
Mike Baker. Mike Baker presents Talking Bearded Packages. Oh my God, he's gonna have to pay a hefty price for that one, but all right.
Harris is going to hop into a brown envelope.
All right, so the first thing that was in here was a really cool button.
Ooh.
Or pin, or they call them something different over there.
Probably something wrong.
Yeah. Some cool stickers. Look at that. It's like one of those cool reflective
futuristic.
Ones. Here is a magnet.
Ooh.
Beard by example. Bearded banter. If you can find, oh no. There's a cute little one here. It's like tiny. That I'm holding upside down.
There it is.
There it is. It's tiny. And then a couple other cool ones. But yeah, if you guys want to check out Carl's show, Bearded Banter, it's on Sunday afternoons, about noon Eastern, I think.
Something like that. Yeah, noon, 1 o'clock. It's on YouTube. It'll show up on Facebook, but he's a YouTube show. He just shows up on Facebook.
He's even holding the YouTube.
Yeah, there you go.
Look at that. Carl's Bearded Banter. So check
all the way from the UK.
That's all the way from the UK. So that's all I got. Talking beard mail.
So I got a package, and I didn't think about it being
I have a package too, Aaron. I'm not showing it to anyone on this show though.
Oh, come on.
No.
All right. So I already opened this mail. Like I said, I didn't think about it being beard mail, but it's super cool, and we're gonna open it. So here we go. Hold on, I gotta open my package. I'm ripping the package, Scott.
You're ripping.
Oh, do you hear me? Open it. There we go.
I did.
Oh, I got it out. Ooh. All right. So here we go. This is pretty cool, I thought. Guinness Book of World Records.
That's not even you.
That's Natalie's. I don't know. I had a 50-50 shot. I just picked one up and opened it.
You totally opened the wrong one, man.
There's mine. Look at that. I participated.
They didn't even spell your name right.
Yeah, they did.
They forgot an important thing in there.
Oh, no D.
No D. Aaron's has no D.
No D. Natalie's was misspelled, but mine wasn't. And then it had a couple national stickers.
Have you ever gotten one of those before?
A national sticker?
Yeah.
No, never.
Wow.
And then 2 of these with the full run of schedule of events for the 2023 Honest Amish National Beard and Mustache Championships. Thursday, early bird dinner. Friday, all kinds of stuff. Saturday, all day long at the Peabody. Doors at 10 a.m. And then I also got some different beard mail. Scott Sykora. Beard Mob New York stickers.
Wow, look at that.
Look at that. So officially amazing. Boom. Yes, it will be my first nationals.
Never been there before. Beard Zone says, great accomplishment. That's a great accomplishment.
Man. And then this year, we will be doing the longest beard chain. We'll be doing the longest mustache chain. Death Grip, I think, is really working on that. And they want to get 100 mustaches there. Yeah, it has to be at least a 4-inch long mustache per side. And then longest partial beard chain, that would be goatees and whalers and chops and stuff like that. has to be a minimum of 6 inches. And then this year, ladies or guys that want to make a craft beard, the longest craft beard chain, I do believe that is a minimum of 1 foot. So
would I could be considered for this?
I don't know. How long is it? Let me see. Yeah, I think that's good.
Good. Well, that's got to be at least 8 inches right there.
For sure. I think, is it per side, Natalie? Okay.
Yours is not long enough at all.
It was not. Yeah, it definitely wasn't. Because that's 4.
Shut up, Joey. Yes. Can people break multiple records? Yes, they can, Andrew, if you throw them on the ground.
Absolutely. People can break all the records. Looking at you, Corey Wilson, you better be bringing a beard to nationals. This is an amazing opportunity. And you, too, could be, dang it. Oh, it's upside down. Officially amazing.
I don't want to be officially amazing.
But you could.
But I don't want to be.
Well, is that why you're not
I don't need it.
Because you don't want to be amazing, Scott?
I've already been amazing. I've achieved all the amazingness that I feel like I need to have achieved in my life.
With that being said, look at this.
That's not even amazing.
I made it. This is it. I think that pretty well does it for the night, though.
Look at this.
Oh my goodness.
That's me right there.
That's you right there. That is a perfect representation of our life or whatever. Attitudes. Crabby Scott.
Remember that time you were like, Scott, your attitude just quit being so crabby. I'm like, but Aaron, quit hugging trees, man. You're just nothing but a tree hugger, man.
I'm a tree hugger.
Aaron's like a hippie now, man. He doesn't wear socks.
I know.
Wears the same clothes all the time.
I know, man.
Smells like patchouli.
Yeah.
You are a hippie.
That is all pretty accurate stuff. I'm a hippie. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching the show tonight, everybody. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you for watching the show tonight.
Yeah, I can't wait to go back and rewatch it tomorrow. It'll be amazing in the morning. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you, JB, for stopping by, and everybody go check out South Dakota Beard Clash, September 16th. If you are just got a hankering for a beard competition, go over to thebeardcalendar.com. And then coming up this weekend's the Moonshine Classic. Got South Dakota next week. You have Nationals coming up in November. And Scott Sykora, don't forget.
Oh, we don't even have Brad here to talk about this. I
know, but we're not forgetting about it. Oh, no. The 2024 Great American Beard and Mustache Championships will be held in Detroit, Michigan, September 21st, 2024. And don't forget about this one, the World Beard and Mustache Championships that will be held in Pittsburgh, PA, 4th of July weekend, 2025. All this stuff lives at thebeardcalendar.com. And yeah, that's it. I'm Aaron D. Johnson. You can find me Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Aaron D. Johnson, Threads. I don't know. That stuff. Go ahead.
And I'm Scott Sykora. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, wherever, but go over to talkingbeards.com to follow some of the stuff at the show. So we had a huge spike the other day, like
really
just a ridiculous amounts of people checking out the website. And as I dug deeper and deeper, they were all Russian bots.
No, hey, but the Russians love us.
I know they do, and the Indians too.
I'm good with it.
But yeah, go over to talkingbeards.com. You can find out more about the show there. You can check out some older stuff. We have all the old stuff is there, but you can subscribe to the podcast. Follow us over on YouTube and Facebook. So but that's it. We want to thank everyone for watching tonight. And thank you, JB, for being an awesome guest. Good luck with your event. And that's it for tonight.
All right, everybody, have a great night. And next week, we will be live with Mr. Nate Johnson all the way from California. So look at that. We have our guest booked a week in advance. My gosh, we're fancy.
Bots are people too.
Bots are people too. Everybody, have a great night. Okay, bye.
So long.